Let me talk to y'all for a minute, man. I turned this podcast rap show to a business. Refugee been hustling for years since I got admitted. Man, I got admitted, I was broke, then I fucking did it. In the streets fitted, man, no kidding. Catch me with a sweatsuit, man, cold chilling.
What's good, people? Esteban Jimenez Osorio here, also known as ESTEDON. First of all, I just put out a song. It's called Credit Card. I know this is a podcast about being financially responsible and investing. It's just a fun song in a fucked up situation that I made. And it's called Credit Card. You can check it out. It's out on my ESTEDON page. And I have a new song coming out called Run This Town. And I also put a remix out to Tiramisu, Don Toliver's Tiramisu. So if you want to check that out, check that out. The link is going to be somewhere in the bio. I'll put it in the bio for all three songs. You guys can check that out. Shout outs to Coca-Cola, the hat. Shout outs to Coke. I love Coke products. And if you need a mortgage or you need a realtor, hit up Junico. It's my homie. I'll put his link in the bio. If you want to get some mortgage services, property management, realty, he does the whole shebang. This is his mortgage broker card, but he's definitely a real estate broker as well. So if you want to become a real estate agent, you can join his team as well. And with that being said, I want to get straight into, I made a post recently about a portfolio I had been managing, which was somebody that I was close to at the time. And I was managing this person's portfolio. When I say managing, I say I'm not technically licensed to really manage somebody's portfolio like that. But what I was doing was telling him what to buy and when to buy. Now, that person made the decision at the end of the day to decide what to buy and when to buy it and how much to buy. And they had a good temperament, so it was very easy for me to deal with them. They had excess cash, they had low expenses, so it was easy. But I did that. Within a year, we were able to beat the market. You know what I mean? Like, I especially today, after today, Tesla shot up like 7% today. And I can almost guarantee you that depending on where his positions are at, he's probably well over 16% on his portfolio. And so, and the market last time I checked was up 16, 15%. Something. So we were beating the market last time I checked. And I say all that to say that, like, listen, guys, I don't mean to brag, but I kind of, like, told y'all. I know what I'm talking about. I do a lot of research on this shit, you know what I mean? And that's just a humble brag. So what I'm saying is, like, if you want me to kind of, like, guide your guys' portfolio, just pay attention to some of my Instagram pics, my paper trading portfolio, and I'll think if there's maybe a way for me to set up a newsletter and have you guys check that out. And actually do some picks, but I'm going to go over some of the picks that we had in the portfolio specifically. It was Google. Google was simple. I told you guys that was in the paper trading portfolio. It's up 30-something% at this point since the dip of the tariffs beef. Tesla was another one we talked about earlier in the podcast, how I bought some Tesla. That thing's up 30-something% since then. Gold, I've been talking about that. Gold's running up. Bitcoin's starting to run up a little bit. Silver's having a great, run up as well. Those are all bets that we talked about. Hard money, AI, crypto, commodities. Another pick that we did on the real portfolio was a Colombian natural gas company called Canacol. This is a company that my dad put me up on. And it's very undervalued, in my opinion. It's trading at a 2P ratio. There's a whole bunch of news around whether a company's going to buy them or not. Ecopetrol, which is the biggest, I think, oil and gas company in Colombia, one of the biggest companies in Colombia. It's a state-owned company. And they have rumors of them buying them out at $1 billion valuation. So that was one of the plays that were doing pretty decent. First Majestic, again, another silver play, silver mines. The GDX is killing it, although that wasn't in the portfolio. And that was kind of the main of the portfolio. It was Tesla, Google, First Majestic, and Canacol. And we had Bitcoin in there as well, and he has some gold and silver, but we didn't mention that in the portfolio. We were just checking the stocks. And so I'm still bullish on gold. Shout out to Peter Schiff. I'm still bullish on silver. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I'm still bullish. I mean, oil looks really cheap right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oil stocks, oil companies look cheap. I'm not an oil expert, but you know these things are cyclical. AI, I'm still bullish on. Tech, Google. You know what I mean? All this sort of stuff. Commodities, crypto in general, Ethereum. I'm starting to get a little more bullish on Ethereum as well. So these are things that I would say to watch out for. And if you want to include them in your portfolio, go for it. You know, don't say I told you to do it. I'm not, but do it out of your own volition. Do your own research. You know, and the basic premise around these picks that we did in the real portfolio with the person I was doing it with was buy low, sell high. And we didn't sell, but we just bought low. If it looked like it was low on the chart, and Trump did us a fucking favor, bro. Trump did us a favor during the tariffs beef. Like a bunch of stocks dipped and it was a perfect time to buy and a lot of stocks dipped for no fucking reason. You know, and so I'm not saying the economy might not go into a recession, and we're seeing CPI tick up and all this sort of stuff in the US, and they're talking about rate cuts and stagflation. It's a concern. These tariffs are a concern, and the American economy and America as we know it is going through a real change. It's going through real problems. You know, I'm in Canada. I have a Colombian flag. Canada's going through our issues as well. You know what I mean? It's so funny. I was employed by, I've been doing Skip the Dishes for a while now. And it's so funny. Back in 2022, when the economy was super inflated, when I told people I did Skip the Dishes, it was almost that weird thing of like, oh, what is this guy doing? But nowadays, it's like, oh, Skip the Dishes is a cool job. Because the prospects of finding jobs in Canada for people my age and younger is much tougher. So it's just funny how things change, and it is what it is. But yeah, that's kind of where things are at. I scheduled my exam for my CSE course. I'm probably going to get that done pretty soon here. And yeah, that's pretty much the update I wanted to give you guys today. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, AI, crypto, commodities, bullish on, straight up. So that's pretty much it. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Peace.
Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Man, I turned this podcast rap show to a business. Refugee been hustling for years since I got admitted. Man, I got admitted, I was broke, then I fucking did it. In the streets fitted. Man, no kidding. Catch me with a sweatsuit, man, cold chilling.